The fluid version of the PeopleSoft Paycheck Modeler now enables U.S. employees to simulate paychecks with what-if scenarios. Updated with usability and accessibility enhancements, the Fluid Paycheck Modeler enables you to get quick estimates on your net pay based on changes in earnings, deductions, or tax withholdings using a simulation. For example, you can add a bonus that you'll receive at the end of the quarter and see if your estimated take-home pay would be enough to pay for a family trip. To begin the paycheck modeling process, agree to the terms and conditions. Select the starting point. You can start with earnings, deductions, or taxes to calculate your modeled paycheck if you want to make just one type of update. Or, use the Review All option to make different types of updates, starting with the earnings. Wherever you start, you can visit the other sections seamlessly from any of the choices. The Earnings, Deductions, and Taxes tabs are populated with data from your last confirmed paycheck. You can add, edit, clear, or restore earnings and deductions and modify your tax withholding information to model a new paycheck. Add or modify any element to fit the scenario you're simulating. For example, change the bonus earnings to $500. A modeled tag appears against the bonus earning to indicate that you've modified it for modeling. Each changed entry is easily identified using the attached tag. Additionally, the total earnings field is updated. The Calculate Check button becomes available so you can calculate your check based on this information or proceed to the Deductions Taxes tab to perform further modeling. You can clear the amount for all entries on the Earnings or Deductions page or clear them individually for the simulation. A modeled tag appears against the modified deduction and the amount is cleared and set to $0. You can add deductions, modify existing deductions, or clear deduction amounts. When you make any change, the Restore button returns all data to the original values after you confirm the action. To keep your changes, simply decline the confirmation message. The tax data available for modeling is based on your current tax information. Update your tax status, withholding amounts, or claim additional withholding as needed. To change federal taxes, edit the federal row. If you need a reference, open the Federal Form W-4 PDF. Adjust your tax status or dependent credits to see how they impact your paycheck. A modeled tag shows up against the federal row. In this example, you can select the Edit button against any of the New York rows to model state or local tax data. You can update the tax status and withholding information for state taxes using this page. If you don't want to make changes, simply close the modal window. When your modeled check is ready, you can select the Calculate Check button to access the results page, where you can review the details of your model before and after your changes, as well as insights and next steps. You can see how your modeling changes have impacted the overall net pay. Here, your net pay is decreased by $136.60. For a full breakdown, click the Pay Details link. From the Pay Details page, you can review detailed information of your modeled paycheck across earnings, taxes, deductions, and net pay. Use Compare to review information regarding your check before and after modeling. Select Show Changes for a summary of edits you made while modeling your paycheck. You can compare changes across earnings, taxes, deductions, and net pay before and after modeling a paycheck. A modeled tag indicates that you made a change, and a recalculated tag indicates a change that occurred while calculating the modeled check. Select the Show Only Differences option to filter and display rows with difference amounts only. Additionally, you can review all of the changes you made while modeling a check against the original values across earnings, taxes, and deductions, along with the impact it has had on the net pay. Select Modify to return to the Earnings tab and make further changes to model a new paycheck. After updating earnings, deductions, or taxes, you can recalculate your modeled check. Select View Modeled Result to review your results with respect to your last modeled paycheck, or exit when you're finished. Use the links in the Next Steps section to update voluntary deductions, view existing paychecks, or modify your benefit details based on your modeling results. Download your modeled check as a PDF to review the details. Return to the Results page to model a new paycheck, or select Exit to leave the Paycheck Modeler. Select Yes to exit the Paycheck Modeler. All the data from your modeling session is now discarded. The intuitive, fluid user interface for Paycheck Modeler is also available when you sign in as an administrator. The Fluid US Paycheck Modeler now offers configurable colors, images, text, and next steps without customization, making it easier to tailor the experience for your organization. The user-friendly and device-friendly interface of the Fluid US Paycheck Modeler enables employees to model their pay scenarios and provides them with another tool to help them understand their pay, while saving the payroll department time by reducing manual requests. For more information, go to PeopleSoftInfo.com.